Now, I've got a proposed strategy for remedy. I might have mentioned it earlier in the files, which is how I would. It's my proposal, really, and the group generally. Well, no one's had any opposition to it. I haven't had any opposition to it. Agree, because it's an honourable, peaceful, yet assertive process. And if it's done correctly, we'll have everything in place to make it very difficult, because it's always going to come to the police in the end. Very difficult for the police to go, you know what, we're going to just ignore you 3 million people, because we need about 3 million people really to get.
Am I right in thinking, David? Just quickly, am I right in thinking that? Well, I think I am. From what I know, is that if violence erupts on a large scale to the point of a national emergency, then the police will kind of be stood down, and it'll be, as you say, there's the European army kind of situation. Because the problem with that is, as you said, I bring it up because of what you just said there, about essentially, if there's enough of us, and you say the police are there, and you're putting the point across, it gets to a point where they have to go, oh, hang on a minute. And this is where we've seen this around the world, where you have police forces laying down their weapons, and uniting with the people. The problem is, if you have an indoctrinated army force who doesn't even speak the same language, you don't even have that opportunity to appeal. It's just a massive thought that and again, we don't want to get into the fear porn or any of that kind of jazz.
No.
It is a point that's worth raising to kind of say, look, this is where it's going. This is what they've got in place and in plan ready for us. So don't fall into these traps.
Well,
you know?
Where's the best place to talk to the police? It's not going to be on the streets with them trying to keep you back and kittling you and stuff. Exactly. It's going to be at the police stations, and we know there are good cops in there, and it only takes one or two in each police station to go, yeah, sorry, we're not going to support these perverts. All we're asking the police to do is simply this: observe the evidence truth.
Yes.
Observe the treason. Here's the evidence. All we want you to do is observe that annual warrant card. You know, your oath of office. Be honest. That's all we're asking. And if you can't be honest, well, we're going to have to shut you down before you can attack us.
Yes.
I mean, we can arrest. We've got more power of arrest over the police than they have, actually, according to law. And if there's enough of us, now what we want is silent witnesses. That's all we want. We don't want. Have you seen the Birkenhead so-called rebellion?
I have not.
Okay, well that's on video, and it was a rabble. I was there, but we didn't know what we were walking into. We were just asked. When I was a freeman on the land, operating as a freeman, we went down to support it, and I won't go into it, but it became a bit of a rabble. It wasn't very well organised, and people went to prison. You know, people didn't stand by the law fully, and it was a bit of a disappointment. But we don't want that again. What we want is 2 spokespersons at each venue, and I suggest the 45 police headquarters in the land, to act as the spokesman for all the silent witnesses that will come out. You can wear your yellow vest, that's fine. Just bring your cameras, just record everything.
That's it, live stream everything.
Yeah, and if anything gets untoward, you know, if there's violence anywhere, we will have also enforcers, and I'd like to get them properly verified as common law constables under the common law. We don't have to. We can convene our own common law to do that anyway, common law court. But I'd like to get them. We need probably 20 at each venue, because if the 2 people doing the spokespeople for the people outside can't get through to the police with their honourable and reasonable requests, come on, guys, all we want you to do is observe the truth. That's all. We can't get through to them, and we may have to bring in the enforcers to, put a bit more pressure on them. I mean, if we surround the police stations and we only let out the blues and twos, you know, we can't prevent emergency services. Obviously, you know, we can't. We've got to be very careful what we do here, because we can't stop people that are in trouble needing the police help. You know, so we would have to let out blues and twos. But basically, anyone else that comes out or tries to get in, we can just arrest them. If there's enough of us, we can just do it, even if they've got riot shields. I mean, if we have the right to self-defense. You know, if they create violence, we have the right to self-defense, but we don't want to get it to that point. And I don't think it would get to that point.
There's no need to, is there? There's no need to.
I think there's enough good guys in there that would actually say, you know what, I'm sick of supporting this bloody system anyway.
Yeah.
You know, these perverts, you know, they hide all this bloody paedophile evidence against themselves. You know,